Hey folks, good evening. Welcome to Coffee and Card. 7 p.m. again this evening because I've been working today at the Holiday Club. Hey Anne, so I did mention it last week. We will be back to normal 10:30 next week. Hey Jackie. So yeah, I worked at the Holiday Club today from 9 till 3. We're doing Shrek. Well, I'm not. They're doing Shrek the musical in 4 days, like a condensed version. So Craig's just shouting the dog. She's under my desk. She's all right. So yeah, it's been fun and games today. I've been looking after kids and taking them to the loo and doing games with them, playing out, all that kind of thing. So yeah, very tired. But obviously have to come on and do our coffee and card. Can't let you down. And it's week 6, so had to be on. It's our last week of round 46. For those of you who are not in my group or haven't seen, I should be starting round 47 next week. But in view of the fact that we did our weekend retreat and I was fit for nothing yesterday, I'm saying I was fit for nothing, but I still did work. I have made the decision to delay it by a week because there's 2 bank holidays coming up and there's no post. So it was just going to be a nightmare. So I'm starting the next coffee and card on the 29th. I will still be live next Tuesday. I'll just be doing a bonus card. I might even do a sneaky one from the new catalogue to tempt you for the next one. I think I will actually. I think that's a good idea. And I'm just, as last week, I'm a bit au naturel today because I didn't want to put makeup on just to then take it off again for bedtime. So yeah. Okie doke. So would you like to see, we've only got 6 on this evening. Please do say hi. We've got Anna, we've got Jackie, and we've got Carol. Would you like to see some of the things that were made this weekend? Have to say, I was very, very, very nervous. I was very, very, very uptight about it all, definitely on the first night. I think I eased into it a bit more by the end of Saturday. But we had a good laugh. The hotel were fantastic with us. The food was great. You know, there's a few tweaks I think I want to make for next time. Yes, I'm doing another one next April. Craig was brilliant with his music. Great company. As I said, the hotel were brilliant. We had great weather, even though, well, I never left the hotel, but some ladies had a walk outside and things like that. People use the spa, the swimming pool, all that kind of thing. So yeah, it was great. It really was great. We had a good laugh. And I always worry that I'm going to forget something. And it looks like I forgot to take one pen. One grey pen for a little bit of doodling. That's not bad for a whole weekend with 19 ladies, I don't think. So, yes, I'm very grateful to my lovely friend and customer, Anne, who helped me pack the bags the weekend before. That was invaluable. And very, very grateful to my lovely friend and customer, Lisa, who came early to help Craig and I set up and who was a whiz at the clear down. I took one of my ladies back to the station who was travelling home to London. And by the time I got back, she cleared all my card displays down. Absolutely brilliant. It meant that we got home half an hour earlier than I'd anticipated. So that was fabulous. So do watch this space for next year's if you fancy coming along. A lot of the ladies indicated that they would like to return next year. So I will give priority to those. There were only like 5-6 spaces left. If they all come back, I'll put the 5-6 spaces. They will go live on 1st of June. And you will be able to book it in paying installments always. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera around. I've talked for long enough. Okay. Right, I'm just going to have a little drink. That's nice. Right, so going to show you this card keeper box that we did, although we couldn't do it in these colours because the boho blue cardstock had sold out. So we did it in fresh freesia. Some ladies did the black paper, some ladies still did this paper, which still works lovely on the freesia. And this was one I did years ago and I redesigned for this event, but I didn't have any instructions, so I had to do it from just looking at the... Beulah, what are you doing in your bed, mate? And she's scratching. So I had to do it from just looking. So it holds, well, I've just put 3 cards in at each side, but I reckon you would get at least 4 in, and there's some envelopes in there too. So all of the cards, one set's on one side's made with freesia, and it's made with this flower here. This is the Thankful Garden. All these flowers are coloured in using the masks and blending brushes and inks, and I have to say the ladies absolutely loved it. And that's the first thing we did. We just spent an hour stamping, and I showed them how to layer the masks up, how to work with the blending, a few tips, and yeah, we really had a nice time. So can you see I did some doodling around the edge there? Well, I forgot to take that pen, that's all I forgot, so I was quite pleased with that. So there are 3 cards in those colours, and then 3 cards in the blues, boho and blueberry bushel, and everybody got the bundle included, as well as the painted stripes folder, not folder, stamp set, stamp, as well as the corrugated background folder. And I don't know if you can see on here, but there's some dies. Hey Anne, I've just mentioned you actually. There's some dies on here called textured notes that I use. They were quite new. They came out in the March online exclusives. And oh, you can see it on there as well. Gorgeous stitching around them. Actually, you can see it on that one as well. And they were very popular. And I took a few orders for those, as well as the arches, which we're going to be using shortly. So that was a project that took people quite a fair bit of time. I think a lot of people, well, I didn't want people rushing. I said it's chill out. So we spent time making that, a good chunk of the weekend. Well, I think the cards and that took people best part of the day because we had snack breaks and lunch and breakout times and things. And then another card that we did was inspired by a lady called Claire at Create the Ottaway, or Create at the Ottaway, and it's an envelope, stuffed like envelope card. It does fold flat for posting. A lot of fussy cutting there, so a lot of the ladies spent time chatting and fussy cutting. So we will be doing that. We will be doing this and this at my online retreat day, which is a week on Saturday. Now, if you can't make that, bookings have closed, but you still could have, I still could get you the products and you could do them after and have access to the videos. But I am going to do a PDF. It's already written and the ladies tested it over the weekend. I just want to pretty it up a little bit. So, and everyone managed it and no one couldn't do it, which was great. So I am going to be selling a PDF to make this, and then the cards. I need to write the tutorial for the cards. So do watch out for that. Then we made a few extra cards, but I can't find one of them. One of them I'm not showing you because it's for coffee and card. So I cased this from lovely Stacey Marsh. I've added the painted stripes to the front. And then I did a mini arches one. This was very popular. How cute is that? Nice little cute card. And then this one was one of the first ones I made. And can you see, I gave all my ladies as a gift, an extra gift. I coloured in the pearls with fresh freesia there, and they've gone really gorgeously lilac-y. And then we did a trifold card with the arches. Again, this one was popular. And we're going to be making one like this today, but with the Storybook Moments. And then I had another card. Excuse me, I had a massive yawn then because I'm shattered after today. Had another card. I cannot find it. I cannot find it anywhere. It was with a white background and one of the arches. So yes, there was some of the projects. I'm just going to tie my hair back. So we're on with week 6 today. And it's this trifold card. Now, some of you, oh, let me lower this now. Some of you won't have the, that's maybe a bit low, won't have the arches dies. And I get that. So I have, what I did was I die cut the 3 big ones for people. And I think I put you a full sheet of white in the brown bag. You need the big brown bag. So what I did was I die cut 3 of the big ones, and then and then also I die cut that one, and then I think these 2 white ones. But then I've done you on some scrap. It's probably in a different colour. It's ages ago, so I've forgotten. I did you the next one down from the top big one, and this small one, I've done it in a piece of scrap. And if you don't have the arches, I thought that you could draw around it on the papers and cut it out. We'll see how that works. Well, I won't see how it works because I've got the arches, but you will. Okay. So I'm just going to grab so this is just made, you need a long strip, and I've put you some A4 in, and 3 arches just fit in. So it's the larger one, and the next one, I think it's that one. No, it's not. Okay. These arches were also very popular, and I sold a couple of those too. And they are amazing value, actually, because one lady thought there was going to be over £30, and you get 10. So the £27 for the set for the 10 arches. So I think that's quite good. What I'm going to do first is cut a piece down from this sheet, and it doesn't really matter. You can do it 5 centimetres or 6. I'm going to go 6. This is just for the back, and then I'm going to score it at 9.9 centimetres from each end. So 9.9 from each end. Okay. And then it goes like that. Okay. Right. Where's my machine? Yeah, that might be nice, Anne. Okay, so I'm going to die cut 2 large white ones. That's going to work. Okay, so that's that one done. I already had one random left over. Then the next one down, oh, where's my card? I need to check what papers I need. So I've got 2 of the, right, yes, so I've got creature ones on the outsides and then a checked one on the middle. So let's have a look in my pack. Oh, that will be great, I think. And then a checked one in the middle. So let's find a piece for that. Do you know what? I might go a bit greeny. Yeah, I'm going to go greeny. And then we need... Oh, have I already broken into some? Sorry, I'm talking to myself a lot. Well, I'm not. I'm talking to you guys. We'll have a bit of that as well. Right. Sorry about that. So it's the next one down, which you will definitely be able to get the die to cut through to. So I have a confession to make. All my stuff, apart from stuff I need for tonight, is still in a box, is in our hallway because we got back on Sunday absolutely shattered. Then yesterday had a lot of my well, Sunday when we got back, I did a lot of admin work for Paper Haven actually. I've planned I've got an autumn retreat day in October, which is on the 11th, and that's at the hotel. Now, I don't know if I've called it the wrong thing because it is in autumn, but we're going to be using Christmas stuff. Hey, Sandra. So I don't know whether to rename it. I'd love your thoughts on that, actually, because we'll be using Christmas products, but it's taking place in the autumn. So, yeah, do let me know your thoughts on that. Is it misleading if I say it's autumn retreat day? Yeah, so I advertised that and got in touch with and emailed all my clients who came over the weekend to thank them, which you've got to do. And yeah, so that's that one done. We're getting through these now, girls. And then I emailed the hotel about doing one next year. So I'm just waiting and praying to see if the prices have changed. If the prices have gone up at the hotel, then I will have to adjust mine accordingly. But if the prices haven't gone up, then I won't be doing. Oh, hey, Alison. Good to have you on. I'm just die cutting arches. It's a little bit tedious viewing at the minute. There's not much stamping today, actually. It's more of an assembling type card. Okay, right. We did have a lot of fun on the Saturday night. We had some lovely meals. And we sort of had an area in the lovely restaurant downstairs. We sort of had the area to ourselves, which was gorgeous. So you might just want to hang this slightly off the edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it the opposite to how I would normally do it. And my glue's all gunked up because I think I've left the lid off. Don't do what I do, folks. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to put glue on the project and take my arch to it, but I'm going to lay it against the bottom, but hang it off the edge slightly to make sure it's not overlapping the, yeah, that's fine, the folded bit. So it's just, I don't know if you even be able to see, it's literally 1 millimetre over the edge there. And I'm going to do the other side the same, and it will give us a little bit of leeway for this. Now, I didn't do that last time, and you will see from the card I did on the weekend that here it's a little bit squished up and it's sort of buckled a little bit. So what we've done now is we've just given this one in the middle a little bit of chance to breathe, and it actually just slots in really nicely. All right, the March Stitching Retreat is the same price as, that's good to know, as this year's. I might actually message Sam. Okay, so we've done that, and then that folds up like that. Oops, it's just moved, because I probably didn't give it long enough. Oh man, I've just ripped it off now, that's fine. There we go. Right, so now what we do, we're just going to build this up. They are great for this, the arches. Just think it's a little bit different. Oh, I love that one. It's like a sofa, that one, that you'd see in M&S or something, you know, like, maybe not now, maybe it's not trendy anymore, but I'm sure they used to do a lovely pattern in that, like a wool sofa. Hey Sue. Sorry I didn't see your little message there. I was reading Anne's message about the hotel prices. Right, if you can see a mark here on my table, a brown mark, it does look rather suspicious, let's just say. And it's actually one of my Lotus Biscoff biscuits that sort of collapsed and melted when I was having it with a cup of tea. So, yeah, it's nothing suspicious. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. So then we've got these three. Well, this one's a bit bigger. And then we've got two here. And then these two are going to go in here like that. All right. We're getting there now. Okay, so all we need to do now is decorate it. And on my original design, I've added a couple of the little creatures on these ones. And then I saw this on a card from a German lady. And I just loved what she did with the housing, with the house. But I think I've run out, so I need to look in here. So it's this one here. Actually, hang on, Julie. Yeah, I've not got a full one on that sheet there. And then, oh, let me find them. Oh, yeah, it's over here. Then she's cut out this one here. It's got like a little wheelbarrow. It's almost attached to another house. And then these little cabbages here. And also there's some there, but I don't know if I'm going to do those. Okay, so it's sort of making a little scene. So I'm just going to cut round this. And I'm leaving, as always, a little bit of I'm not cutting right up to the image. I'm leaving a little bit of space around the edge. There we go. And that's going to go like that. And then same with the little wheelbarrow bit. Go around those cabbages. I tell you what, they do remind me of. I used to have all the Peter Rabbit books with Farmer McGregor. It does remind me of those, these little cabbages. And Peter used to run in the cabbages. And he used to chase him off with his pitchfork. And then I'm just going to cut around these little ones here. There we go. And then that's going to go there. But before I do that, I'm going to stamp my greeting. And I've got pecan pie. And this is a set that, same old story, I've barely used. It's an online one. Mixed labels. And it says, I'm so glad we're friends. So do you know what? I think I'm going to use that. I'm so glad we're friends, ladies. Oops, I've got a bit of inking on the edge. There we go. And then I'm going to layer those up with some dimensionals. Now I'll tell you what, the house looks a bit different with the green, you know, around the edge. I think it sort of pops out a bit more. So if you are interested, as I say, I've still to get a final price from the hotel. But if you are interested in coming along to the next weekend one, I can give you the dates. But as I mentioned, priority will go to those who attended this year. And then I will open general bookings on the 1st of June. And one of those has gone already. Because I've mentioned it to someone. But before then, we've got the day retreat on 11th of October. There we go. We just need to add some creatures. Now, I'll see if I've got any in here that I then don't need to put out. Oh, I don't know if I like that duck there. Oh, I quite like that one, actually. Oh, what about Mr. Badger? Come on. I've just found him. Where's he gone? Or is it Mrs. Badger? She's got a dress on. But you know, oh, she's knitting. I love that. I love that. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Come on. It's nearly bedtime. It's nearly 25 to 8. I can't craft on an evening anymore. It was, and I have tweaked the food a little bit, actually. That was particularly the lunch, so it worked really well. Rather than going downstairs for that lunch, which everybody was a bit overfaced, there was so much of it. We had sandwiches and chips served, well, they were fries, served outside in the breakout area. So we're going to have soup, sandwiches and chips served outside there. And then in the afternoon, we're going to have scones instead of all that pick and mix thing that we had. Okay, there we go. There is... Oh, it's getting a bit darker in the craft room now. There is week number 6's card. Now, I'd love to know which... Oh, let me tidy these arches away because, you know, these dies do get lost. Which you prefer. Do you prefer the original? It looks a bit... Let me just see if lift them up to show you. That's the original. Or do we prefer the new one with the greens? I love the green one, actually. I love that check in the middle. I think it's a type of wallpaper as well that you might look nice on a chimney breast in a nice stately home or something. So yeah, that's week 6. So I always like to do this. I know I'm a bit boring. That was week 1, wasn't it? Yeah, I think I might have to go up a bit. Got my notebook here and my planner. Oh, there we go. Oops. Making you see sick, folks. That was week 1. Then we've got week 2. This was week 3. That one was 4. Oh, look, it's going to fit because look, week 5. It's going to just slot in there like that. And then today, week 6. Fab. So it was a little bit different this round, a little bit cutesier, more muted colours, checks, ginghams, creatures. You love the first one. Oh, yeah. So, which is your favourite out of the 6 weeks? Now, the next round, as I say, is not going to start till the week after next. So I will be back next Tuesday at 10:30. And I will be doing a bonus card. And I will be... oh, gosh, honestly, I'm so tired. I'm forgetting what I'm saying. I will be using something from the new catalogue. But the week after, we will start with the gorgeous papers that we've used for the retreat this weekend, and that will be the coffee and card. Now, I also sold quite a few of the stamp sets that we're using. I think I've lost cards. So it's all about the papers though, the next one. So I just had to play about that. I made one card at the retreat and that was it, this one, which I think I'm going to do for one of the weeks on coffee and card. I want to revisit some scrap paper designs, but also a fancy fold as well. I do have some other cards made, but I can't find them. There's another one. But I can't find them. I don't know where they are. I didn't take them with me to the retreat. I kept them separate because I thought, no, they're for coffee and card. But I'm sure I'll find them. Yes, people like week number 3 with the heat embossing. So yes, I will be back next week and I'll probably do a a card with the cocktails that we're going to be using that starts in June. I'm overdue a newsletter. There's still lots of really good bargains on the last chance list, and I want to share with you that the new customer reward system is now live, and actually some ladies placed orders at the weekend actually on my iPad, or they created an account, or they placed them on their devices, and it was so easy to do the stamping rewards. So if you've been a bit worried about it, then next time you log on to paperhaven.stampinup.net, please make sure that it shows me as your demonstrator. So if you put the paperhaven.stampinup.net, it will do. And it will ask if you want to opt in, and you just press a button and that's it. And what it will automatically do is it will give you 10% of all your purchases back in a rewards pot. So I'll give you an example. One of my ladies placed a very nice order for £64 on Sunday. Very grateful for that. And £6.40 at the end of the order, once she paid for it, £6.40 went in her pot. Now, you can't redeem that straight away. It goes in your pot for next time. But what you can do is you don't have to spend it next time. You can let it build up and build up and build up, and you can have it in there for up to a year. So if you want something that's a bit of a higher value item, and there are some gorgeous higher value items coming in the catalogue, got a couple of particular favourites, then you can let that build up. So, but also what you can do is a part payment. So say if you've let your pot build up for 3 months and maybe you've got £30 in your rewards pot, but you see something that's £50, you can actually say that you want you can just type in that you want £30 of your rewards to come off that total and click apply, and it will take it off. So it's really, really, really very easy to use. Right, I am going to go get my pyjamas on. I'm absolutely flagging. Thanks for joining me tonight and keeping me company. And I'll be back next Tuesday in the morning as usual. And I just want to say to you, I hope you all have a lovely Easter. And a relaxing time, and yeah, I'm got a lot on actually this weekend, quite a bit on, so we'll see how that goes, but I'm looking forward to doesn't involve work really, so that's nice. So thank you ladies, I will see you soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye.